From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back to East Texas Live on KETK. Joining us now is Coleman Swerk with the Better Business Bureau. We're chatting about elder abuse.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. I wish I could come here and talk about more positive things, but unfortunately we're talking about some pretty serious stuff here.
Yes, of course. So what exactly is World Elder Abuse Awareness Day? Kind of give us the background.
All right, so coming up next week, June 15th, is the official World Elder Abuse Day, and it's exactly what it is. It's to remind people and hopefully raise awareness that abuse of elderly folks in America is a real problem. 5 million, what we would call elderly Americans a year, face some sort of abuse. And so on June 15th, it's just a day to remind people, hey, this happens, and if you see it happening or that you're aware that it's happening, please say something. Don't think that someone else will then say something and, you know, just pass the buck to someone else. If you see it, if you notice it, or you feel like it's happening to an elderly person in your community, you want to make sure to say something, and that's going to law enforcement, that's going to social services, that could be any organization, but just make sure you say something.
Right. How can we help prevent elder abuse in our community?
Well, you need to know what to look for, first off. So most abuse is categorized into 4 things, and of course within the categories there's a lot of kind of subcategories, but you're looking at physical neglect. These are folks who the caregivers are not giving them medications on a timely fashion, or the housing which they live in is not upkept. This could be lack of heating, lack of cooling, just general physical neglect, and again there's a lot of subcategories. You've got financial abuse or exploitation, and your news station here, other news stations, we've seen this before. People taking advantage of the elderly, either taking over their finances without their consent or signing contracts on their behalf without the consent. So that's exploitation, financial abuse. You have the psychological and emotional abuse. That's just being overly mean, overly aggressive, just treating people the way you really shouldn't be treating people, and that can lead folks into isolation, into depression, and just change their overall behavioral patterns. And then of course the last one really doesn't need a whole lot of explanation, but physical abuse. If you're noticing signs of trauma, that's cuts, bruises, broken bones, that are unexplained, that's probably a sign that someone did that to them. And these are things to be on the lookout for. This is one of those that I don't necessarily know how to define every one of these, but you know it when you see it. And so you need to be on the lookout. So what can you do? You need to report it. Don't be afraid to stand up and say something, whether it's a private company providing caretaker help, whether it's family members. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to out your own family members if you feel like they're taking advantage of people. So don't be afraid to say something. You can go to the Justice Department. They have some great resources on their website at the Justice Department. And let's care for these folks, because these are people's moms and dads and aunts and uncles. We're all going to get old, right? And we want to make sure the folks below us, younger than us, take care of us, and we should be doing the same for the elderly. Of
course. And I know that this kind of situation doesn't really always happen at home.
No.
It also happens in assisted living
No,
areas.
you're absolutely right. Not all elderly grow old in the home, per se. They go to assisted facilities. They go to nursing homes. That's okay. Keep them accountable. Do your regular check-ins. If you have family members that are in there, feel free to check in with them and have honest conversations with the staff, and then ask for feedback, both from your family member who's in there, ask for feedback from the staff. It's okay to have these honest conversations when we're talking about someone's well-being and their livelihood. And if you don't like what they're hearing or what you're hearing, take action. It's okay to take action. It's not okay to stand still and do nothing.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us here at KETK.